Tonight's game time temperature is 50 degrees, and the flags are straight down, no wind to speak of. Saints will be going from left to right.
Evan Jobert and number 80, Jaden Johnson.
Evan Jobert, Jaden Johnson, and Juwan Seymour back deep for the Saints.
Who's ready for some Friday night football?
There's the whistle, and we'll get underway. It's a short kick, comes down at the 35, taken there up to the 40 by number 21, Jack Van Oos. Saints will have it 1st and 10. They'll mark it at the 38.
St. Louis will take over. 1st and 10.
Saints come out with a single back and wide receivers to either side. And Miller will look to throw, going deep down the left side. He's got Jaden Johnson and can't come up with it on the sideline.
It's incomplete. Intended by Jaden Johnson.
So that'll be 2nd down and 10.
Cody Williams with coverage. 2nd down.
Second 10 for the Saints. They'll give it to Jobert straight ahead. He bounces to the outside. He gets across the 40 to about the 42-yard line.
Stop by number 21, Nat, for the Warriors. They'll set up to be 3rd and 6.
Give him 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
At the 42-yard line.
Three wide outs to the left. Rena in the backfield with Miller. He'll look to throw, throws it down the field. He's got him, Jaden Johnson at midfield. Stiff arm, breaks a tackle. Flag come out as Johnson gets to the 40 and gets out of bounds at the 39. Let's see what the flag is. Looking like it might be against the Saints as the officials go to talk to the coaches on the far side as we wait for the signal. Face mask against the Saints.
Face mask for the Saints.
It's the 5-yard variety, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll move the ball back to the 45, 1st and 10 for the Saints. So the pass is complete to Jaden Johnson. Saints pick up the 1st down. And the penalty moves it back to the 45. They give it to Wesley Mays, and he's got room. 35, breaks to the outside, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and Wesley Mays is down inside the 10-yard line. 35-yard run for Wesley Mays. 1st and goal for the Saints.
That's set up to be 1st and goal, Saints.
First and goal from the 8. Toss it to Jobert. He's got a hole and into the end zone. Touchdown. Evan Jobert with the 8-yard touchdown run. And the Saints get on the board with 10-12 to go here in the first quarter. Jack Watson will come on for the extra point.
John Reyna with the snap. Cooper Miller with the hold. And Jack Watson is up for the extra point.
Cooper Miller to hold. Rena snaps it. The kick is up. And it's good. 10-12 to go in the first. It's St. Louis 7 and St. Michael 0.
Don't forget that the concession stand is only open on the west side only. And they're also serving hot chocolate. Yeah, hot chocolate. The swim team is sponsoring the concession stand tonight. So please go to the concession stand and support the St. Louis swimming team. Number 18, Spencer Briley is up for the kickoff.
Spencer Briley puts it on the tee for the Saints. Batto is back to receive for the Warriors. There's the kick. Will come down to Batto at the 6. He bounces off a tackle. And he'll be brought down as he crosses the 30. We'll mark him out of bounds at about the 33.
Number 30, Logan Trahan. St. Michael's will take over at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 for the Warriors at the 34-yard line. Nick Brister is the quarterback. And he'll look to throw, throwing deep down the left side. And in and out of the hands of his receiver,
Is incomplete.
number 22, Cody Williams.
Now set up to be second and 10 for the Warriors at the 34-yard line.
Second and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball, turns the corner, and he's got room. He'll have the first down and more. He'll be brought down and he crosses midfield by number 14, Gage Williams.
Number 14, Gage Williams with the tackle for the Saints. Now set up to be first and 10 for the Warriors at the 49-yard line.
First and 10. They'll give it to the fullback straight ahead. That's Beasley. He'll have a few.
With the carry for the Warriors. Number 56, Gabe Johnson with the tackle. Now that's to be second and 6 for St. Michael.
Second and 6 now for the Warriors. Second and 6. Quarterback pulls it, tries to get around the corner, and does. He'll get to the 40. He'll be close to the first down. It'll depend on the spot. Warriors running the read option. Quarterback keeps it and picks up good yardage. He'll be about a yard short of the first down.
It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Warriors. I'm sorry, 3rd and 2.
3rd and 1 for St. Michael. Quarterback will keep it straight ahead. Looks like he'll have it.
Brister with the keeper. So that's be 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 for the Warriors. Quarterback pulls it and he'll lose yardage this time. As Kamal Robinson was there.
Kamal Robinson with the tackle. Now set up to be 2nd and 14 for the Warriors. At the 40.
Loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 13. And we'll have a timeout. The Warriors will take a timeout here with 7:20 to go in the first. St. Louis leads at 7-0. Second down and 14. I'm sorry, 2nd and 13 for the Warriors. And they'll look to throw. Brister throws the short pass and it's low, incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended by Batto, number 2. Now set up to be 3rd and 15 for the Warriors at the 42-yard line.
Third and 13. Empty backfield. Brister will hand it to the wing on the sweep. He'll get across the 40, 30. Still on his feet. He'll have the first down and more as he'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 12.
With the carry for the Warriors.
That was Batto on the sweep.
Number 10,
Tiptoes down the sideline and picks up the first down. And more as he gets down to the 12. First and 10 for the Warriors.
At the 17-yard line.
Brister gives it to number 22. He's going to get inside the 10. That's Williams.
Williams with the carry. Number 9, Jawan Seymour.
They'll mark it at the 8. Gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 for the Warriors.
They'll toss it to Williams, and he'll be brought down for a loss back at the 15 by number 46, Josh Orso.
Josh Orso with the tackle.
That'll be a loss of 7. It'll be 3rd and 12. As Orso does a good job of getting out on the pitch man.
That result in 3rd and 13. for St. Michael.
.5:55 to go in the first. 3rd and 13 now for the Warriors. And Brister will look to throw. Now he'll scramble, gets rid of it, and overthrows his receiver in the end zone. That'll bring up a 4th down. And it looks like the field goal unit will come on for the Warriors.
Haynes is up.
32-yard field goal attempt for Haynes from the right hash mark. Snap is high, gets it down, and it's blocked. Blocked by the Saints. Wesley Mays will pick it up. And the Saints will take over.
St. Louis ball.
So Wesley Mays recovers it at the 7-yard line. The Saints will take over there after the blocked field goal. 1st and 10.
First and 10, St. Louis.
5:30 to go in the first. And the Saints defense holds and takes over after the blocked field goal. Gives to Jobert running left. We've got a flag way in the back. The flag came from the 30-yard line. Sideline warning against St. Michael. No yardage marked off on the warning. Second and 7 for the Saints. They'll toss to Jobert running right. Got a hole, turns it up, breaks a tackle across the 20. He'll have the first down.
Number 38, Thibodeau, with the tackle for the Warriors. First down, Saints.
Milligan checks out. Rena checks in at fullback. Miller gives it to Rena straight ahead. He'll have a couple.
John Rena with the carry.
2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 9 for the Warriors. For the Saints.
Second and 8. And Miller will look to throw. Tries to scramble, and he'll be sacked back at the 20. Miller couldn't find a receiver, tried to scramble out of the pocket, and sacked at the 20. A loss of 3. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Saints.
So it'll be 3rd and 11 for the Saints.
Third and 10 now for the Saints. Miller will go from the shotgun, and he'll look to throw. Throws it down the left side and overthrows Wilson. Intended for Chase Wilson. And that'll bring on the punting unit for the Saints.
Watson is up for the punt.
Watson on to punt.
Back to receive the punt return.
Williams and Batto back to receive
Williams and number 2
at their own
Batto.
45. Snap. And kick is off and it'll roll out of bounds just past midfield. It'll be down at the 46. It's a low snap. And Watson had to rush it, got it off, got a Saints roll to the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
3:13 to go in the first. First and 10 for St. Michael. Quarterback keeper, and he'll lose a couple.
Worcester with the keeper. Number 44,
Wesley Mays.
Tackle.
And J.P. Broussard are there for the tackle. Loss of 2, second down and
Second
12. Brister tosses to Williams, and Williams has room around the left side, breaks a tackle, and he'll pick up the first down.
Williams with the carry. Number 9, Jawan Seymour with the tackle.
So into Saints territory down at the 42-yard line, first and 10 for the Warriors. Give straight ahead. He'll get across the 40.
Beasley with the carry.
That's number 11, Colin Beasley. He gets to about the 39, gain of 3.
With the tackle.
It'll be second and 7 for the Warriors.
Second and 6 for the Warriors.
Handoff is around the right side to Williams. He'll get close to the 30, and that'll be another first down for the Warriors.
And number 14, Gage Williams. That's another first down for the Warriors.
First and 10 Warriors from the 31 of the Saints. He'll toss it, and he'll be stopped for a loss. Beasley tackled back at the 35-yard line. Rena and Broussard were back there. Loss of 5, it'll be second down. Loss of 4, second and 14 for the Warriors. They'll hand it off straight ahead. Pick up a couple yards.
Williams with the carry. Number 56, James Johnson with the tackle. That lead us to be 3rd and 12 for the Warriors.
Gain of 2, 3rd and 12 for St. Michael.
That's the end of the first quarter.
That'll bring the first quarter to a close. After 1 quarter of play, St. Louis 7, St. Michael 0.
could stop by the concession stand and support the St. Louis swimming team. Don't forget to get your hot chocolate. Third and 12 for the Warriors.
Start of the second, 3rd and 12 for the Warriors. They'll toss it back to Williams, and he'll get across the 30. Ball comes loose, and the Saints are going to have it. Orso came up with it at the 22-yard line, and the Saints will take over 1st and 10.
St. Louis will take over at the 22-yard line. Touchdown, Saints!
So 1st and 10 Saints at the 22. They'll toss back to Jobert. He'll cut it back up in the middle, get across the 25, but a flag comes in.
52 Gardner with the tackle. There's a flag on the play.
It'll be holding against the Saints.
The penalty was on the Saints.
Penalty moves it back to the 14-yard line. Be 1st and 19 for the Saints. They give it to Jaden Johnson on the sweep, and he's got room around the right side. He's going to get across the 25, across the 30, and he'll pick up the 1st down. Good run by Jaden Johnson on the reverse. 1st and 10 Saints at the 34-yard line. First and 10 for the Saints. They'll toss it back to Jobert. He cuts it inside, across the 40, 45, 50, all alone, 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Evan Jobert. 57-yard touchdown run. And the Saints extend the lead to 13-7.
John Reyna is up for the snap. Cooper Miller with the hold, and Jack Watson is up for the extra point.
Watson on for the extra point. There's the kick, it's up,
And the kick is up,
and it's good. With 10:50 to go in the first half, Saints lead it 14-0.
St. Michael 0. Bristol Riley is up for the kickoff. About to receive the kickoff for the Warriors. Number 2, Battle. Number 10, Mason.
Evan Jobert with the 57-yard touchdown run has the Saints up 14-0. Spencer Briley will kick it off. It'll come down to Batto at the 5. Batto breaks it to the outside. It'll be pushed out of bounds
Batto
at about the 33-yard line by number 21, Jack Van Oos.
Number 21, Jack Van Oos with the tackle.
They'll mark it at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for St. Michael.
St. Michael will take over at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10.
Brister keeps, and he'll be brought down for a loss.
Quarterback keeper. Number 14, Gage Williams with the tackle.
Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd down at
2nd and
12.
for the Warriors.
Back to pass, throwing down for Williams, and is broken up by Jawan Seymour.
Brister's pass is broken up. On number 9, Jawan Seymour. 3rd and 12.
Kane Miller on the coverage. Jawan Seymour comes over from his safety position and knocks it away. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Brister rolls, looking to throw, throws it across the middle and intercepted by Seymour. Seymour looking for room, gets away and now has room down the left side. He'll cross midfield and he'll be brought down at about the 46-yard line. Ball was slightly overthrown and Jawan Seymour goes up and gets it. Brings it across midfield and has the Saints set up. 1st and 10 at the Warrior 46-yard line.
First and 10 for the Saints.
Miller looks to throw, goes deep over the middle. He's got Jaden Johnson. A flag comes in. Jaden will go into the end zone. We're going to have to see what the flag is about. There's a flag back at the 36-yard line. If it's good, it's a 46-yard touchdown pass. So let's see what the flag is about. It's illegal use of the hands against St. Michael. The Saints will decline it and the touchdown will stand. 46-yard touchdown pass from Kane Miller to Jaden Johnson. And the Saints extend the lead to 20-0 with the extra point coming up.
Cooper Miller with the hold, and Jack Watson is up for the extra point.
Cooper Miller to hold. Reno with the snap. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's good. 9:37 to go in the half, and the Saints lead it 21-0.
St. Louis leads 21-0. Number 18, Spencer Briley, is up for the kickoff for the Saints. Back to receive the kickoff for the Warriors, number 22, Williams, and number 2, Batto.
Unsportsmanlike conduct called after the touchdown against St. Michael will move the ball to the 45. And Riley will kick it off from there. He'll squib kick it, and it'll be taken inside the 20 at the 19, where the Warriors will have it first and goal.
Wilson, kick off. First and 10 for the Warriors.
First and 10 for the Warriors. Bristow handed off, and he's got room. Beasley takes it out near the 30, and he'll be close to a first down, and he'll have it. 10-yard carry for Colin Beasley, first and 10 at the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 30. Brister keeps hitting the backfield. He'll go across the 30-yard line, maybe a yard.
Brister with the quarterback keeper. Number 58, Kamal Robertson with the tackle. That's going
It'll be second and 9 for the Warriors. 8:30 to go in the half. Second down and 9 for the Warriors. And they'll toss it to Williams on the sweep. He'll cross the 30, and he'll be hit there by Juwan Seymour. He'll pick up a yard, maybe 2 on the play. Depends on the spot of forward progress.
Number 9, Juwan.
I'll bring up a third and long.
For the Warriors.
Ball at the 32-yard line, third down and 8 for the Warriors. Brister will look to throw, throws it deep. He's got a man, and he can't hold on to it. In and out of the hands of Cody Williams. He had a step on the defender and couldn't hold on. That'll bring up fourth down.
Brister's pass is incomplete. Set up to be fourth down for the Warriors. Number 2, Batto, is up for the punt. Back to receive the punt return, number 80, Jaden Johnson.
Jaden Johnson will call for the fair catch at his 31-yard line and make the catch. I'll mark it at the 32. First and 10 Saints with 7:24 to go in the half.
Saints take over at the 32-yard line. First down.
First and 10, Miller will give it to Milligan. And Hank Milligan gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Second down and 10.
46, Luke Wilson with the tackle. Second and 9 for the Saints.
They'll give him a yard on the play. It'll be second down and 9. They'll swing it out to Jaden Johnson in the flats. He gets across the 35, reaches forward. They'll give him the 40.
Number 2, Bano with the tackle for the Warriors.
So it'll be third and 2 now for the Saints. Two fullbacks and a tailback for the Saints. They'll give it to Jaden Johnson. He's got room around the left. One man to beat, beats him, gets by him, but he'll pull him out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Jaden Johnson lined up at fullback, takes it on the counter, gets down to the 36-yard line, first and 10 Saints. High formation. They'll give to Jobert, looking for a hole. Gets about 6 to the 30.
Jobert with the carry. Number 88, Albano, the tackle.
I'm marking him at the 31. Second and 5 for the Saints. Seymour checks into the game, and he'll take the toss running right. Cuts it in, and he's got room. Flag comes down as Seymour breaks it out to the 10-5, and he'll be brought down just short of the goal line. Flag back at the 31.
Number 15, Barton with the tackle. And the flag on the play.
Holding against the Saints. So the good run by Seymour is brought back.
Holding on St. Louis.
And they'll mark 10 off against the Saints.
Second and 14 for the Saints.
The penalty moves the ball back to the 41. Second down and about 15 for the Saints. 4:55 to go in the half. They'll toss it to Seymour running right. And he'll be brought down at the line of scrimmage by Connor Batto. So no gain on the play, third and 15.
For the Saints.
Jobert checks back in. Third and 15, 3 wide receivers left, 1 right. Miller will roll to his left. Throws it out to the 30 to Jaden Johnson. He's got it out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
Pass complete to number 80, Jaden Johnson. Number 22, Williams with the tackle.
He'll mark him out of bounds at the 31. That'll bring up a 4th down and 5. 4th down and 5. The Saints are going to go for it here at the 31. Miller will look to throw, throws it down the left side. He's got Chase Wilson all by himself at the 20. Still on his feet to the 15. Ball comes loose. They're going to blow forward progress down, I think. Let's see. Yeah, Saints ball at the 15. Well, they'll mark it at the 16-yard line. Pick up a 21 on the play. 1st and 10 Saints at the 16-yard line as Cooper Miller connects with Chase Wilson. 3:17 to go in the half. 1st and 10 Saints at the 16. Jobert to the left, breaks a tackle, and gets to the 10 where he's pushed out of bounds.
Number 88, Albano, and number 10, Mason, with the tackle for the Warriors. 2nd and 5 for the Saints.
Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4. They'll mark it at the 10. Miller looks to throw. He's got Johnson on the slant. Touchdown. 10-yard touchdown pass. Cooper Miller to Jaden Johnson. And the Saints extend the lead to 27-0. Extra point coming up.
John Reina with the hold. With the snap, Cooper Miller with the hold. And Jack Watson is up for the extra point.
Snap, the hold, there's the kick, and it's good. 2:48 to go in the first half. St. Louis 28 and St. Michael 0.
Spencer Briley is up for the kickoff. Back to receive the kickoff for the Warriors. Number 2, Batto.
.248 to go in the half. Saints lead at 28-0. Spencer Briley to kick off. Come down at the 7 to Batto. And Batto's got room. Cuts it back across the 40, still on his feet. And across midfield, brought down by Kane Miller at the 41-yard line of the Saints.
St. Michael's will take over at the 41-yard line.
So Batto brings it all the way back to the 41-yard line of the Saints. 1st and 10 St. Michael. 2:36 to go in the first half. Brister gives to the fullback.
Number 11, Beasley.
That's Beasley. He gets across the 40 to about the 38.
Number 19, John Reina with the tackle. 2nd and 9 for the Warriors.
They spotted at the 39, 2nd down and 8. Clock at 2:15 and running. St. Michael will take a timeout. 1:57 to go in the first half. Timeout St. Michael. St. Louis 28 and St. Michael 0. 1:57 to go in the first half. With the Saints leading at 28-0 over the St. Michael Warriors. Brister looks to throw it. He's got a man wide open at the 10. Inside the 5, he'll be brought down at about the 2.
First and goal for the Warriors.
Batto got open on the play action, and he brought it down to the 2-yard line. First and goal now for the Warriors. 1:45 to go in the half. They'll give it to Beasley, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. 2-yard touchdown run for Colin Beasley. St. Michael's gets on the board here with 1:32 to go in the first half. Extra point. There's Ethan Hames will come on for the attempt.
Number 17, Hames.
Batto will hold. Kick is up, and it's good. 1:32 to go in the half. Your score, St. Louis 28 and St. Michael 7.
St. Louis leads 28-7. Ham is up for the kickoff. Back to receive the kickoff for the Saints, number 48, Evan Jobert.
Hangs the kickoff for the Warriors. Saints will have 4 men inside the 25. And we'll have a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
At the line of scrimmage, offsides against the Warriors. So they'll back it up 5 and do it again. Chase Wilson, Jawan Seymour, Jaden Johnson back at the 30. Evan Jobert stands just inside the 20. Everybody else up near the 50-yard line. They'll tee it up again from the 35. It'll come down to Seymour at the 30, looking for room, and he'll be brought down back at the 30-yard line.
Seymour with the kickoff return. Number 9, Wood with the tackle for the Warriors. There's a
flag on the play at the 36-yard line. Saints are backing up and they're marking it off against the Saints. They'll move it back to the 20. Haven't seen the signal yet. Holding against the Saints.
First and 10 for the Saints.
So the penalty moves it back to the 20-yard line. First down and 10. 1:25 to go in the half. Miller looks to throw, pump fake down the sideline for Wilson, and can't come up with it.
Miller's pass is incomplete.
Chase Wilson laid out, had it in his hands,
Number 10, Mason. with
and
the
as he
cover.
rolled over, the ball came loose. What would have been a great catch for Wilson had he held on. Second and 10 with 1:17 to go in the half. 3 wide outs and a fullback. And they'll give it on the tight end sweep to Michael Laverne. He's going to get pushed out of bounds at the 31. He'll have the first down.
Number 38, Thibodeau
First
with
and
the
10
tackle.
Saints.
First down, Saints.
First and 10, 51 seconds to go. Miller looks to throw, throwing deep over the middle. He's got Jaden Johnson and just overthrows him.
Miller's flat pass is incomplete.
Jaden Johnson had a couple steps and Miller just overthrew him. It'll be second and 10.
Second and 10 for the Saints.
Second down and 10. Miller looks to throw again. This time he has Wilson at the 45, gets out of bounds. Stop the clock with 37 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10
Number
Saints.
15, Martin with the coverage. First down, Saints.
First and 10 Saints at the 44. And Miller will throw. Flips it out into the flats to Rena. Rena looking for room. He'll pick up a yard or two, and that's about it.
Complete to number 19, John Rena. There's a flag on the play.
Flag comes in late as Rena and Gavin Hebert exchange blows. Personal foul against the Warriors. Looked like number 64, Hebert, hit Rena in the head
First and 10 for the Saints.
after he got up.
Timeout.
Rena pushed him back and flags flew. They call it against the Warriors. Saints will take a timeout here with 29 seconds to go in the first half. 29 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10 Saints at the Warriors' 40-yard line. Saints go 2 wide outs with an I formation behind Miller. They give to Jobert on the delay, and he breaks a tackle out across the 35 to the 31, and Saints take a timeout. They'll mark it at the 31, a gain of 9. 2nd down and 1, timeout Saints with 22 seconds to go.
Timeout.
.22 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 1 Saints. Saints have 1 timeout remaining. Saints will go shotgun. Miller will roll to his right, looking to throw. Throws it to Chase Wilson at the 20. Up, turns it up, 10, and out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Chase Wilson caught it at the 15, made a move at the 10, and almost got in. Gets inside the 5. They'll mark it at about the 4-yard line. 13 seconds to go. Saints will hurry up. And Miller will spike it. 13 seconds to go. 2nd down and goal.
Cooper Miller with the spike. Second and goal for the Saints.
2nd down and goal. Clock stops on the incomplete pass on the spike. Now the officials are all getting together for some reason. The clock didn't start, so they'll move the clock to 11 seconds. 2 seconds ran off the clock. 2nd and goal. Ball sits just inside the 5. I formation. They'll give it underneath Jaden Johnson, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
Jaden Johnson with the carry.
No, they're going to call him short of the goal line? No, it's a touchdown. Jack Watson will come on for the extra point.
Jack Watson is up for the
So touchdown Saints. Jack Watson will come on for the extra point. Kind of strange is we didn't see a touchdown signal. There's the kick. It's up and it's good. And the Saints lead it 35-7 with 4 seconds to go in the first half. So Saints get the ball back. Orchestrate the 2-minute drill. Drive it down the field and score. 4 seconds to go. Saints lead it 35-7. 4 seconds to go in the half. Saints lead at 35-7. After a nice drive down the field. Briley with the pooch kick. They'll take it at the 36 and down it there.
Number 31, Kennedy.
With 3 seconds to go, St. Michael's will run one play. First and 10, 3 seconds to go. They'll toss it on the sweep. And he'll go out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and that'll do it for the first half of play. After one half of play, it's St. Louis 35 and St. Michael's 7.
halftime, Loyola is leading 21-0 against Thomas Jefferson. 21-0. Halftime, Mandeville 28, Bar 14. Halftime, Lake Charles College Prep 17, Northwest 7. Jennings 21, Carroll 20, halftime. Second quarter, Westman 16, Iota 6. Second quarter, Covington 21, Sam Houston 14. The swimming team is sponsoring the concession stand tonight. And also they serve hot chocolate. So go get your hot chocolate. Mr. Cove, District Champ, St. Louis, save!
Welcome back. St. Louis leads at 35-7 at the half. In the first half, on the touchdown right at the end of the half, Jack Watson became the all-time single-season PAT leader with 42 on the season. Congratulations, Jack. There was also a penalty on St. Michael. So the penalty moves the ball to the 45-yard line where Spencer Briley will kick it off.
May I have your attention, please? May the chain crew please report to the field. The chain crew. Thank you.
So short delay while the chain crew gets settled. Briley to kick off. Batto back for the Warriors. And here we go. Briley will kick it through the end zone for the touchback.
Touchback, Spencer Briley.
First and 10, St. Michael's. Back to throw is Brister. Intended for Batto, overthrown. Be a second down and 10 for the Warriors.
Second and 10 for the Warriors.
Second down and 10. They'll toss it to Williams. And Wesley Mays will catch him back at the 15-yard line.
Number 22, Williams.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Number 44, Wesley Mays with tackle.
And that'll bring up third down and 15. Third and 15. They'll give it underneath to Batto. He's hit, and he'll lose a couple.
Batto with the carry.
And that'll bring up fourth down. Not the way the Warriors wanted to start out the half as they go backwards, and the punt unit will come on for St. Michael.
Number 2, Vado is up with the punt.
Vado to punt. Jaden Johnson
Number 80,
standing at the Warriors' 47-yard line. There's the snap, and the kick is blocked. It's blocked. And a go out of bounds at the 7. The kick was blocked. I'm not sure if that was either Kamal Robinson or Gabe Johnson that got to it right up the middle. The ball goes out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Saints will have it first and 10. I'm sorry, first and goal from the 8. They'll toss it to Jobert running right. He cuts it back in, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. So the block punt turns into a touchdown for the Saints early here in the third quarter.
John Reyna for the snap. Cooper Miller with the
8-yard touchdown run for Evan Jobert.
For the extra point.
And Watson comes on for the extra point. The snap, the kick, it's up, and it's good. 10:23 to go in the third quarter. It's St. Louis 42 and St. Michael 7.
Rollins up for the kickoff. Back to receive the kickoff, number 2, Vado.
.10:23 to go in the third. St. Louis leads it 42-7. Briley to kick. Vado back to receive. It'll come down to Williams inside the 5. Out to the 20, 25, across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Kickoff turn, number 34, J.P. Broussard with the tackle.
So St. Michael's will have it first and 10 at the 31.
St. Michael's will take over at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10, St. Michael's. Brister keeps.
Nick Brister.
He'll pick up 2 on the play. Second down and 8.
Number 19, John Reyna with the tackle. Second and 9 for the Warriors.
Brister tosses to Vado. Vado will have the first down or close to it.
Vado with the carry. Number 19, John Reyna with the tackle.
They'll give him the 41-yard line, first and 10. Warriors. Give to the fullback. That's Beasley.
Vado with the carry.
He'll get a yard or 2. It'll be second down and 8.
Number 99, Julian Jones with the tackle. Second and 8 for the Warriors.
Second down and 8. Ball at the 43-yard line. They give to Batto on the counter. Batto will pick up about 12 on the play. He'll have a first down in the Saints territory. First and 10 Warriors at the 46-yard line of the Saints. Brister keeps around the left side. Gets to about the 41-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. It'll be second down and 5. 7:40 to go in the third.
John Reyna with the tackle. Second and 5 for the Warriors.
Second and 5. Brister rolls to his right to throw. Doesn't have a receiver in the pattern. And he'll be tackled back at the line of scrimmage. Third and 5. Like a mix-up in the backfield. Brister rolled to his right. There was no receivers. Tried to keep it. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 5. They give it to Beasley, and he's hit as soon as he takes the snap. Kamal Robertson in the backfield for a loss of a yard. It'll be 4th and 6 now for the Warriors. And they'll bring on the punt unit. Beasley to punt. Jaden Johnson stands at his 10. Snap and the kick. They'll let it bounce, and they'll roll inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Saints.
Update from Shreveport. Loyola's leading 28-0 to Thomas Jefferson. 28-0 Loyola.
First and 10 Saints at the 18-yard line. The give is to the fullback Milligan, and he'll get across the 20. Gain of 3 on the play, second down and 7.
Second and 7 for the Saints.
Second and 7. 2 tight ends, I formation behind Miller. And he'll give to Jobert running to the right. Jobert breaks a tackle around the corner. It's across the 30. He'll have the first down, pushed out of bounds at about the 33. First and 10 Saints, 4:10 to go in the third quarter.
With the tackle. Touchdown Saints.
They'll mark it at the 34, first and 10. First and 10 from the 34. They'll give it to Milligan. He'll get across the 35-yard line. Gain of 2. Second down and 8.
At the 36-yard line.
Second 8 for the Saints. Give to Jobert. He gets close to the 40.
Number 59, Dixon with the tackle for St. Michael.
The mark is at the 39. Third down and 5. Two wide receivers left. Miller gives to Jobert. He cuts it in. He'll get to the 40. He'll be short of the first down and bring up a fourth down for the Saints. And the Saints will bring on the punt unit with 1:56 to go in the third quarter.
Fourth down for the Saints. Jack Watson is up for the punt. Back to receive the punt for the Warriors. Number 22, Williams. Number 2, Babineau.
Batto and Williams go back to receive. Jack Watson will punt. Snap is low. Watson has to pick it up, and he'll get it off. It'll come down. It's fumbled, and the Saints are going to have it. Rena gets on it at the 35-yard line on the muffed punt, and the Saints have the ball. Breaks went their way as the snap was low by Rena. Watson had to pick it up and get it off. Rena makes up for it by recovering the fumble at the 35. First and 10 Saints.
Takes over at the 35-yard line. First down.
First and 10 Saints at the Warriors' 35-yard line. The toss to the left is to Jawan Seymour. He breaks a tackle, rounds the 35, lays the hit and gets to the 30, but there's a flag back at the 37-yard line.
Wilson with the tackle for St. Michael. That's a flag on the ball.
Holding against the Saints.
Penalty was on the Saints. First and long for the Saints.
First and 20 for the Saints at the 45-yard line. Give to the fullback. That's Milligan.
Hank Milligan with
Gain
the
of
carry.
2.
Number 21, Nat with the tackle. Second and long for the Saints.
Second down and 18 now for the Saints. Miller looks to throw. got Jaden Johnson at the 32-yard line.
Complete to number 80, Jaden Johnson.
And Johnson looks like he's
With the coverage.
hurt on the play. Gain of 10. It'll be 3rd down and about 8. Jaden Johnson is down at the 33-yard line. So Jaden Johnson is up and walking off the field. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score, St. Louis 42 and St. Michael 7. Daddy's drive-through kitchen.
St. Louis 42.
Beginning of the 4th quarter. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Saints. Ball sits at the 33-yard line. Seymour is the running back, and he'll get the toss running left. Stiff arm breaks a tackle. He'll be brought down after a gain of about 2.
Number 88, Albano with the tackle.
Then I'm bringing up 4th down. Ball at the 31, make it the 33-yard line.
St. Louis.
4th and 8 for the Saints. Saints will leave the offense on the field and go for it here on 4th down. Miller from the shotgun. And it'll be intercepted at the 30.
Miller's pass is intercepted to number 2, Connor Batto.
Pass was intended for number 30, Logan Trahan, just underthrown and intercepted by Batto. Well, St. Michael's will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 for the Warriors.
1st and 10 Warriors at the 35. They'll give it to Williams running left. Cuts it back across the 40. Still on his feet.
Cody Williams with the carry.
He'll get to about the 43-yard line, a gain of 8 on the play.
Number 34, J.P. Broussard with the tackle.
Give him 9, 2nd down and 1.
2nd and 1 for the Warriors.
Straight ahead to Beasley. Beasley will have the 1st down and more as he gets across midfield into Saints territory down at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 Warriors.
At the 1st down, St. Michael.
They give it to Batto on the reverse. He'll gain a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. 9:43 to go in the game.
Second and 9 for St. Michael.
Saints making some substitutions as Spence Nixon checks in at defensive back. They look to throw, and he'll be hit, gets away, still on his feet. He's going to let it fly, and he's got a man inside the 20, and he can't hold on to it. LeJondro Dixon was wide open at the 15-yard line and can't hang on to it as Brister was scrambling back at midfield, gets away and heaves it down the field. And Dixon just can't hang on. So 3rd and 9. Brister looks to throw. Under pressure. Gets away. And now he throws it. He's got his man at the 25. That's number 7, Heston, and a flag comes in after the play. So Heston picks up the first down, and there's a flag at the 21-yard line. Dead ball, personal foul against the Warriors. It was a hit after the late hit on Gabe Meyer, as one of the St. Michael players hit Gabe Meyer from behind after the play. That'll move the ball out to the 38-yard line. It was after the play, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. So the catch was completed to the 20. The penalty moves it back, and it's 1st and 10 Warriors at the 38. Hand it off on the sweep to Batto, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 28-yard line. He'll be close to the first down. They'll mark it at the 38, 1st and 10. I'm sorry, the 28. So 1st and 10 Warriors at the 28-yard line. 7:45 to go in the game. They'll hand it to Williams, one and right. Finds a hole, cuts it back at the 20, down to the 15, to the 14. Another first down, 1st and 10 Warriors. More substitutions getting in the game for the Saints here late. Nick Manuel checks in. They'll look to throw. Flag comes out as Brister gets inside the 10. Saints made a late substitution. I don't think Lobato got off the field in time. Illegal substitution against the Saints. They move the ball to the 7-yard line, and it's 1st and goal for the Warriors. First and goal, Warriors. Brister hands it off straight ahead. He'll be stacked up for a short gain, maybe to the 5. As the handoff was to Beasley.
Number 98, Jack Slade with the tackle.
Reed Snyder checks in. 2nd and goal from the 5. Brister keeps to the right, and he'll get in the end zone. Touchdown St. Michael with 5:59 to go. As Brister takes it in himself from 5 yards out.
Hams is up for the extra point.
Here's Hams for the extra point. Snap the kick. It's up, and it's good. 5:59 to go in the game. It's St. Louis 42 and St. Michael 14.
Hams with the kickoff return. From the kickoff. Back to receive the kickoff return. Number 80, Jaden Johnson.
Hams set to kick off. Jaden Johnson back deep to receive. Everybody else up tight. It's a short, high kick, and it'll come down at the 35 to Jawan Seymour, and he'll be tackled there.
With the kickoff return.
So 1st and 10 Saints.
Number 2, Battle with the tackle. St. Louis will take over.
First and 10 Saints at the 32-yard line. Multiple substitutions in the game for the Saints. Jason Shamsey will come in at quarterback. Shamsey under center. He gives it to Milligan. Milligan gets about 3 to the 36. Milligan at fullback. Logan Trahan lined up at tailback.
2nd and 7, St. Louis.
James Arena comes in at quarterback, as he and Shamsey will most likely alternate downs. He'll toss it back to Trahan, trying to get to the outside, can't do it. He'll be brought down for a gain of 1. 3rd and 6 for the Saints. Shamsi comes in with the play. 4:40 to go in the game. Shamsi gives to Trahan. Trahan breaks a tackle, slips, gets out across the 40. And I'll bring up a 4th down and 3. 4th and 3, and they'll send out the punt unit.
Jack Watson for the punt. After receiving the punt, number 2, Batto, and number 22, Williams.
Fourth and 3, and Jack Watson on the punt. I think a penalty was called against the Saints for a delay of game. Play clock at 0. They back it up 5 yards to the 35. Batto and Williams back to receive for St. Michael. There's the snap and the kick. Williams will take it at the 40 and it'll be brought down about the 43-yard line by John Rena and J.P. Broussard. 3:31 to go in the game. 1st and 10
Warriors will take over.
for the Warriors at the 44-yard line.
Don't forget to get your hot chocolate before you leave. For the Warriors.
1st and 10. Beasley keeps around the right side. Got running room across midfield. Down the sideline. 30. Cuts it back. Still on his feet. Ball comes loose. And it'll be recovered by the Saints at the 5-yard line. Saints recovered inside the 5.
St. Louis will take over.
1st and 10 Saints from the 5 after the fumble recovery. 3:14 to go in the game. James Rena at quarterback. He'll hand it off to Trahan.
Logan Trahan with the carry.
Gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
2nd and 7 for the Saints.
Jules Hardy and Andrew Price check into the game. Shamsi comes in with the play. Second and 7 for the Saints. Shamsi drops the ball. Ball's loose inside the 5. No signal yet. And there it is. The Warriors recover inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Warriors, 2:25 to go in the game. First and goal, Warriors. Brister keep it straight ahead, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
Big
Touchdown for Brister.
It's a touchdown.
And the extra point coming up for the Warriors.
Ham is up for the extra point.
Here's Hams for the extra point. Kick is up and it's good. 2:20 to go in the game. It's St. Louis 42 and St. Michael 21.
Hams is up for the kickoff. That's to receive the kickoff. Number 80, Jaden Johnson.
Hams will kick it off. Jaden Johnson stands back at his 20 to receive. Short kick, and Seymour calls for the fair catch and makes it just inside the 30. Saints will have it 1st and 10. 2:17 to go in the game. James Rena under center for the Saints. And he'll kneel it.
James Rena with the kneel.
Two minutes to go in the game. As it looks like St. Michael will not take their timeouts and let it run down. Saints will win it here in the first round of the playoffs. It's very likely that we will travel to Shreveport to take on Loyola Prep next Friday. Shamsi in, everybody in tight. And Shamsi will kneel it with 1:28 to go. Clock under a minute. Reno will take the snap. He'll let the play clock run all the way down, and then he'll kneel it on 3rd down. Reno steps back, play clock. And now he kneels it with 35 seconds to go in the game. And that'll just about do it, as the play clock's at 40, game clock at 28. Saints will win it here in the first round of the Division II playoffs by a score of 42-21. We'll be on the road next week as we head to Shreveport to take on the Loyola Prep. on breaking the single season PAT record. And we'll see you next Friday night as we'll head up to Shreveport to take on Loyola Prep. Your final from Cougar Stadium, St. Louis 42 and St. Michael 21. Good night.